Good afternoon, Lake Elsinore residents, businesses, friends. Thank you for having me. Good to see everybody. Good turnout. There's some really good things coming. This year, you're going to see a lot of construction activity. I want to share some of the things that are coming. These are not pie in the sky. These are not wish lists. They're either projects that are under construction or in plan check or formal applications, and the entitlement process has started. It's our time. Lake Elsinore is only 30% built out. We have a need for hotels, restaurants, services, quality businesses, residents, all sorts of good stuff. So without further ado, let me share a little bit, if I can see the screen without glare. Let's talk about Lake Elsinore's story. The last few years, we've been either the fastest growing city in Riverside County or the third, between first and third. Last year, we were 25th in the nation. We're up to 61,000 residents. We're building about 500 homes a year. There's some quality commercial, industrial, residential projects that I'd like to share with you. The sun's not cooperating with my screen. Let me find a good spot. This will do. Quick. City Council approvals. Oh my gosh! Look at some of these. The Lake Elsinore Diamond Sports Complex. This is a 500,000 square foot complex on Diamond Drive and Peak Lair. It's in plan check. They're hoping to break ground in May or June. There's restaurants, there's a sports bar, there's locker rooms, there's 60 volleyball courts, there's 35 basketball courts, cheerleading competition, large conferences. Maybe we could even steal a couple classic rock concerts from the casino. You know, that would be kind of fun. Artisan Alley is approved and in plan check as well. This is right across the street from the sports complex, right across the street from the Diamond Stadium where the Storm plays. This is going to be a sports hub in the near future. Both of these hopefully will be breaking ground this year. Artisan Alley has there's a hotel component, 130 rooms. There's 5 microbreweries. There's pads for restaurants. There's a market anchor. It's a real nice facility. I just kind of want to give you an overview first, and we'll give you some elevations and pictures as we go along. Airstream RV. This will be at the end of Main Street and the I-15 up on the hill. There's an RV repair, so they're going to have a nice dealership there. They're already established on Casino Drive. They have their temporary. They kind of jumped the gun and ordered their trailers before they built their complex, so we had to find them a temporary spot. But they're in plan check as well, so hopefully they'll be building soon. Fairway Industrial Park. This is on Cheney, over by the school district offices and EVMWD offices. They're fully entitled. Plan check is cleared. They're waiting for their property to dry out from the rains. They were ready to break ground and sort of got flooded out and ruined everything. So now they have to wait till April to build. This is a big complex. It's about 280,000 square feet, 20 buildings. They'll start with phase 1, 3 buildings, about 75,000 square feet. Golden Corral is nearing completion. The developer had a little glitch with Edison, which we're trying to work through, but hopefully they will be up and operating very soon. All-you-can-eat buffet. I love those. They're going to lose on me. It's going to be a good thing. I can't wait. Right across the street from the Golden Corral Buffet on Dexter off of Central is a La Quinta Inn. They will have their permits by the end of this month. They should be building this year as well. It's a 4-story, 65-room hotel. Hotels are sorely needed. We only have 404 rooms. once these amenities go in, we're gonna need the hotels. When we have big events, we fill up Marietta and Temecula hotels. They should be in our hotels spending money in our city. That's our goal. And the Ness Industrial Park, this was an interesting little development. It's on the corner of Minthorn and Birch. It's pretty much done. Small little 1,000 square foot industrial. We need more industrial. We have less than 1% vacancy, so we're going to be working to provide some more industrial. What else? Stadium Pizza and Brewery on Main Street. You might have seen the construction. It's next to the Cultural Center. I saw the beer vats going in. Yes. They'll be open at the end of this month. Good pizza. There's going to be an arcade. There's an outdoor patio. Beer. It's going to be all sorts of good things. Main Street, Kumar Gas Station. It's the gas station on Main and Sumner. It's an old, very tired-looking gas station. They're going to take the whole thing down, build a larger gas station, larger convenience store. It's going to be brick and stucco. It'll be similar to what City Hall looks like and what the 7-Eleven on Main and the freeway looks like. We're working with Habitat for Humanity to move a historic house and preserve off the property. Once the historic house gets moved, then they can start with the construction. Circle K gas station and convenience store, fully entitled on Riverside Drive and Joy Street, over by the, what's over there, the Kentucky Fried Chicken. The existing Circle K would shut down. Much bigger, much nicer facility. Of course, Albert Hill Villages, who made it through the 9th inning last night. It's a great plan. It's good for the city. It's good for the developers. It's going to be good for future residents. It'll provide 8,200 home opportunities, over 4 million square feet of non-residential. Offices, commercial, shopping centers, educational facilities. This is going to be a great addition. It's going to take 20, 30 years to build out, but it's entitled. The Walmart Super Center, this is on Central behind the fitness facility. They're fully entitled. Unfortunately, they're waiting on us. When the city annexed the area, we discovered there was a serious drainage problem for the whole area. We're doing a drainage capital improvement project for them and all their future businesses. Once that's done, in the summer, they should be building by the end of the year. In fall, 12-month construction period. They should be open by the end of 18. The existing Walmart will be re-tenanted. You get businesses like Kohl's or Burlington Coat Factory, things like that move in to vacant old Walmarts. And they said they have about a half dozen suitors and they wouldn't share who. I couldn't squeeze it out of them, so stay tuned on that one. Wake Rider Resort. This is an interesting, it's a Polynesian Village. It's over off of Riverside and Grand, where the old Machado Adobe is. It has a 50-room hotel, a restaurant, a bakery. There's 30 boat docks. It's going to be a nice little facility. We're going through some issues with Fish and Wildlife. They want their habitat, their pound of flesh, so we're trying to get that taken care of. And yeah, they can be difficult at times, can't they, Tom? You know well. So some of the those are just the projects that are entitled or under construction. We have 94 active projects in pipeline. 94. Those are formal applications. We have a number of others that are pre-applications. Ones we're negotiating, showing properties. These have formal applications. There's a typo. Central Point, it's actually called Central Plaza. Sorry, my bad. That's at the corner of Central Avenue and Collier. It'll go to the Planning Commission and the City Council at the end of this month. This is March, right? Yeah, March 1st, at the end of this month. There's going to be a Panera Bread, a Marshall's, an Ulta Beauty Supply, a Skechers, a Pyology where you build your own pizza pie, Pyology, Chick-fil-A, Firehouse Sub. There's one more pad, and I can't for the life of me remember what's on that one. Maybe it'll come to me. Anyways, it'll be a nice little center. The developer's eager to go. The industrial side, Quikrete, they want to make a new batch plant over on Pearson Baker. It's going to be about 156,000 square feet of warehousing, 100,000 square feet of outdoor yard area to provide their Quikrete projects. There's still a couple months out before they get entitled. Kasab Travel Center, Riverside Drive in Collier. This is over across the street from the cemetery where that new flood control project went in. They want to do a gas station, convenience store, car wash. They're also looking to provide raised canopies to provide services for boats and RVs going to the La Laguna Resort. So that'll be a nice facility as well. Right next door to them, let me skip down one, is TIG. Am I pronouncing that right? TIG, T-E-T-J, TIG Water Sports. It's an upscale boat dealership. They're in process as well. A nice big showroom, display area. You should look at the TIG website. Very impressive, some of the boats they sell. Going back up one, Central Avenue mixed use. This is north of Rosetta Canyon on Trellis Lane in Central. There's a proposal for about 100,000 square feet of commercial shopping center uses, and on the back side there's 92 condominiums. We'll go to Development Review Committee tomorrow. Maris, my partner, is the project manager. Development Review Committee is internal staff, planning, building, fire, engineering, where we iron out all the wrinkles before going to public hearing. Lakeshore Town Center, also known as MEBO, is still going through the process. This is at the end of Main Street. Everybody knows how Main goes down and it bends into Lakeshore. What will happen here is Main will be straightened out. The project will go to the water line. They will reconstruct a historic pier that was blown away by a storm in the 40s or 50s. There's 1, 2, 3, 4-story buildings, hotel, condominiums, retail, restaurant, and office. They're going to have a pier, boat slips. This is going to take probably a couple of years or so. We have to go through Fish and Wildlife, Army Corps of Engineers, Regional Water Quality Control Board. There's some hurdles that we have to go through, but the developer is determined and keeps moving forward. Here's some pictures. Central Plaza. That's the one on Central and Collier. The Panera Bread, the Marshalls. There's the layout. That's on the left side. The right side, there's the La Quinta Inn Hotel on Dexter. There's the Walmart Superstore, 154,000 square feet, full groceries, optical. There's going to be 4 out pads, about 10,000 square feet. There's going to be drive-through restaurants, a bank, different amenities. They're waiting on us. We're hurrying. We're trying. We know it's important to get the Walmart Superstore here. We're trying to move faster. Engineering's moving as fast as they can. There's the Golden Corral, which hopefully will be operational in a month or so. On the right side is the Airstream RV. Their showroom looks like an airplane hangar. It's kind of interesting. Upscale tow RVs. Their cheapest one is $40,000 all the way up to a couple $100,000. So that'll be some nice sales tax revenue for the city. There's the biggie. Diamond Sports Center, right across from the baseball stadium. Diamond Drive and Pete Lair. This is 12 acres under roof. 12 acres under roof. This is going to be the biggest concrete tilt-up you've ever seen. It's going to be 50 feet tall. The architecture looks a lot like the stadium and the Walgreens at Lakeshore and Diamond Drive. Nice architecture. It's going to be a great facility for the city. Artisan Alley, the hotel, the microbreweries. We're down in Fullerton recruiting Backstreet Brewery and some others, and they've signed letters of intent. Civic Partners is doing that project. They're in plan check now. Hopefully, we'll move quickly. There's a market anchor. It's going to be a real nice facility. The one on the left, Pasadena, it's pretty much done. This started a decade ago with 150,000 square feet of light industrial. Economy crashed. It sat there for a decade. The owner and developer wrote it out. Now that things are better, he built the other half, another 152,500 square feet. These are industrial condominiums. We have such a shortage of industrial space. All 9 buildings are sold already before his certificate of occupancy. They're all sold. They're all lining up, ready to move in. We need more industrial, which will be the focus of a general plan amendment that will start at the end of this year. Stay tuned. Ness Industrial was that little boutique industrial. You should drive by Birch and Minthorpe. The architecture is really interesting. It looks like a 50s diner, sort of, but it's an industrial building. It's kind of cool. Fairway Industrial Park will be breaking ground as soon as he pumps his property and the land dries out from the storms over by the Water District on Cheney. And the biggie, Albert Hill Village's specific plan. There's the layout. The yellow, the orange is the residential, low and high density. The red is the commercial. The purple is the industrial. You can see the generous parks and open space. This is going to be really cool once it gets underway. So residential, we went through commercial, industrial. Residential still strong. We're doing 500 permits a year. That's 3.5 persons per house times 500. Do the math. That's how our population is growing. Summerly has almost 400 units in the pipe. Canyon Hills has another 500. Canyon Hills is almost built out. They'll have 3,800 homes finished within about a year. And they're the other community. We have other residential projects. There's one up by Rosetta Park. There's one over by Lakeside High School. No, actually 1, 2, 3 by Lakeside High School. So it's still the housing industry is still strong. We have over 1,262 still moving forward. This is a map, and that was one of the handouts. I'm sorry I didn't bring more, but it shows what there is left to be built. The city is only 33% built out. We have land. Temecula is 90% built out. Marietta is nearing built out. Menifee, Paris. We have room for 20 to 28,000 homes. And this is just within our 43 square miles of the incorporated city. We have a sphere of influence, which is unincorporated areas that in the long term will be annexed in. That's 72 square miles. You don't achieve maximum build out. That doesn't happen. But if we did, by 2040, 2050, we could be nearing 300,000 in population. This is the opportunity for homeowners and developers for 2040, 2050 down the road. So other stuff in progress. Cottage Lane, I need to update that. That got approved the other night. This is over by Lakeside High School, 41 units. Lakeshore Senior Apartments is along Lakeshore, heading down toward Diamond Drive. Lakeview Manor, another 104. Mission Trail, this is an affordable project over by Summerley, down by the motocross court. They'll probably go to council in July. Lakeshore Town Center, that's the MEBO, the one at Maine. The 108 units are condominiums in a 4-story building. Linden Place, which is in Summerley. I think I'm late on that one. That one got approved too, so they'll be building that soon. Need to update my PowerPoint, I'm behind. Balance of the community, 20 more. There's 600 and over 600 that are in the process. There's Summerley, beautiful community. It's approved for about 1,700 units. They're at about the halfway point. We keep expanding, about halfway there. There's some of the projects, Woodside, Monarch Grove. They're very, very nice homes, good merchant builders. Canyon Hills is still going strong. They really only have 2 projects left. There's the one at the corner of Railroad Canyon and Canyon Hills Road that's under construction. And then way back by the Menifee border, there's another subdivision. After that, and a park that they owe us that we haven't forgotten about, they're done. They're built out. Their 20-year project is done. Other projects, Albert Hill Ranch is still going strong. KV Homes is building nice quality homes up there. Lakeshore Point, this is right next to Lakeside High School, is entitled. Haven't got plan checked yet. Trieste by Rosetta Canyon's under construction. They'll be done soon. And here's some of our specific plans. The one at the left, South Shore and Spyglass Ranch, Eric Lundy. This is up at the end of Main Street, up on the hill where the old Tarzan house used to be. And we found out Tarzan was never there. It was an urban legend, so that's why we tore it down. That's he's improved for over 1,600 homes. He's setting up there. Terracina, which is over by Lake Street, over by the Terracina Middle School. They're approved for 450 units. They're setting up. So there's more coming. And again, the big fella, Albert Hill Village's specific plan. Looking forward to that, and build. We're ready. And the residential trends, the economy's still good. We're looking at affordable housing is coming in. We're starting to get some infill development. Over the years, we've got a lot of detached single-family residents. Now we're having some interest with some upscale apartments, some condominiums. So the interest is still strong, and the economy is good. The window of opportunity is open. Hopefully it'll stay open longer. Thanks for having me. Be glad to answer any questions. The handouts have everything. The matrix shows everything that's in the pipeline. That's what's coming. We have the map of the residential. We have our top 10 commercial. That was a tough choice. There's so many good projects, but that was sort of the top 10. Questions? What can I fill in? What blanks can I fill in? Yes, sir.
You mentioned that there's going to be some restaurants in the sports complex.
Yes.
Do we know what restaurants?
Not yet.
How do we get into it?
That's a good question. You would have to get in touch with, I can give me your card, I can give you the contact person.